I pray your Holy Week has been meaningful and self-giving so far, so that you will grow in your faith and come out of it stronger. It's similar to what Isaiah mentioned in our first reading. And the language is so beautiful that it's worth uh, mentioning here. He said, God made of me a sharp edged sword, a polished arrow through whom he will show his glory. He will make me a light to the nations, that his salvation may reach to the ends of the earth. Brothers and sisters, you and I, all of us, God sharpens, God polishes, so that he can make us his weapons to change the world, to bring light to the world, which desperately needs it. But sometimes we can still choose otherwise. We look at Judas, who was with Jesus for 3 years and still chose to betray him. He became the weapon of the enemy. But we can also look at Peter, who chose to deny Jesus even 3 times. Sometimes we belittle that denial, like, it's not like Peter caused Jesus' death. But if you look at it, the intimate relationship between Jesus and Peter made it really painful for Jesus that Peter denied him. But see, there's a difference between Peter and Judas. Judas became so obsessed and occupied with his mistake that he chose death. But Peter, his love for God was stronger than that after everything was said and done, he still chose Jesus, asked for mercy, and received it. And he ended up becoming one of the greatest weapons of Jesus. He led the early church and changed the whole world. You and I, we can choose God the same way. This Holy Week, let us let God sharpen and polish us, through mortification, through prayer, through studying. Let's become God's weapon, because the world is in darkness and is in desperate need of God's light. Why don't we bring that light to the world?